What is going on, guys? Once again, I am back with another video. Hope you all had a fantastic Super Bowl Sunday. I know I did. Not that I'm really a fan of either team, although I was rooting for the Chiefs. But the Patriots weren't in it, and that's what made it entertaining. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to see if I can crack some riddles that apparently involve survival skills. So go ahead, sit back, relax, pour yourself a cup of Gatorade half, and watch as 7-second riddles tests how good my survival skills really are.
Don't have any survival skills? No worries. We're here to test your skills and train your brain, filling it with the knowledge you need to survive any situation. These short survival riddles will definitely boost your brain and challenge your logic to the max. Joe and Rachel. Joe and Rachel went for a walk along the river by their summer house. Joe decided to go in for a swim. Rachel just wanted to read a book. He was having fun, but suddenly a strong current caught him and started to drag him away from the shore. How can he survive? Swim against the tide? Or stay calm and slowly swim towards the shore? Or just go with the flow? You have 12 seconds to choose the right option.
They're making this easier by having one question, which is obviously not the right answer. Yeah, it's practically impossible to swim against the current. It's gotta be either B or C.
Option A is wrong. You'll quickly run out of gas and you won't get any closer to the shore. Option C is wrong as well. You don't know where the current will take you. It might be someplace dangerous, like sharp rocks, or a waterfall, and believe me, you don't want that.
I honestly didn't think about that. I guess B would be the right answer.
Choose option B. You just need to ride the current a little bit and gradually approach the shore, at a slight angle or something. Something's fishy. A fisherman was coming back from a river, deep in the forest. Suddenly, he noticed a strange hut. He decided to check it out. Of course he did. When he went in, the door slammed behind him. What a surprise, right? He heard a voice from somewhere above. You can see 3 metal doors in front of you. You can only escape through one.
Oh yeah, like that happens in real life.
They all open easily without a key. You just have to push a little. But not every door is safe. The first is smeared with acid, which corrodes everything except metal. The second is red hot. You'll burn your hand right off. And the third is electrified. Which door should our fisherman choose? Your 12 seconds starts now.
I would say door A. If he was fishing, then he has a fishing pole. And if the acid corrodes everything except metal, and the fishing pole is made of metal, then he could push the acid door with his fishing pole.
Of course, the third door. Look, he's wearing rubber boots. Remember your 8th grade science teacher? Rubber doesn't conduct electricity.
Hey, they never specified he had rubber boots. It's freaking cheap animation. There's no way for me to tell that the boots were rubber. They could be made out of plastic for all I could tell.
All he has to do is push the door with his foot. Voila! Sweet freedom. Driving misadventure. Your car veers off a bridge, right into the water. It starts to sink. What should you do first? Call 911 immediately? Unfasten your seatbelt? Or lower or break your car window? You have 12 seconds to make the right choice.
Are they serious? It's so easy. Option B. The paramedics won't be able to make it in time, and if you open the door before you unfasten your seatbelt, the water is gonna come in and you'll be stuck.
Option A is wrong. Cars sink quite fast. Don't waste precious time on a call. You'll have no time to get out of the car while it's still on the surface. And don't even think about option C. If your seatbelt's on, you won't be able to get out of the car. So first things first, option B.
I got that one right.
Unfasten your seatbelt. Then you can lower the window. Now, swim as fast as you can. Sneaky snakes. Your best friend was bitten by a poisonous snake. Oh no!
Couldn't they have found a different sound effect? Because that sounds like a child crying.
What will you do? Suck out the poison? Calm him down and tell him not to move his leg? Or apply a tourniquet? Your 12 seconds starts now. Think carefully. Your BFF needs you.
1. A is gay. 2. If you suck out the poison, you'd get poisoned too. 3. How do you know if you'd be able to suck it all out? And 4. You're just exposing more germs to an open wound. Option A is literally the stupidest thing you can do in that kind of a situation. Let's take a look at option C. A tourniquet might stop the poison from spreading, but then all the poison will be in one area. That's not good either. Again, it's got to be either option B or option C.
Option A is completely wrong. If the wound has poison in it and you suck it out, now the poison's in your body. You might accidentally swallow it. Option C is good, but only to stop bleeding. If you apply it on a bite, the poison will just concentrate in the leg. You don't want that to happen. Your friend might have to have his leg chopped off. The right answer is to calm your friend down and ask him not to move his leg. It'll slow the poison down. Oh, and call the ambulance as soon as possible. Done with hiking. You were walking through the woods, having fun, enjoying your walk. Suddenly, you fell through the ground and lost consciousness. When you woke up, you looked around and realized you were in a cave with 3 doors. On each door, you could see some sort of note telling you what's behind the door. You can't open the door to peek. Poisonous gas will be released into the cave. So, you have to choose by reading the notes. Let's check them out. The notes say, behind the first door is a hungry lion. Behind the second door are hungry hyenas from the Lion King. Behind the third door are hundreds of poisonous scorpions. Which door should you choose? You have 12 seconds to make this hard choice. Good luck.
At the beginning of the video, they said this video would challenge our knowledge to the max. But this is not a hard choice at all. Unless somebody is coming to occasionally feed this lion in an underground dungeon in the middle of nowhere, the lion would be dead. The Lion King is a fictional story, so therefore those hyenas don't exist. And if there are hundreds of poisonous scorpions in the third door, just as long as that person is wearing shoes, he can just crush them. All 3 doors are acceptable answers. They said at the beginning of the video that they would fill our brains with the knowledge to survive any situation, yet most of these questions don't even involve real-life scenarios. The one with the tide, and the snake bite, and the car, that's fair. But how many cases per year are there of people falling into an underground cave with 3 doors where you can only escape through one, and if you peek, poisonous gas will be released? Yeah, it doesn't happen. Why on earth are they giving us questions of situations that you won't ever be in no matter how long you live?
Obviously, you have to choose the second door, right? Hungry hyenas from a cartoon? Get it? They're not real, just fictional characters. Continue on your walk, but watch your step next time.
Also, is this guy supposed to be a psychopath or something? Because, I kid you not, no normal sane person goes hiking like that. Imagine being alone in the woods, and you see a dude with his head cocked to one side, with a huge creepy smile across his face, holding a flower with one hand and somehow defying the laws of gravity. It legit would be more terrifying to see that guy than Bigfoot or even a scary clown.
Fairy tale gone horribly wrong. Princess Instagram woke up to find herself imprisoned in a castle. The only window was very high up. She wouldn't survive the fall if she tried to jump out.
Thanks for explaining and all, but Princess Obvious already pointed that out.
She can see a tree right by the window, but its branches are too flimsy. they can't hold her weight. She turns around and suddenly notices 3 doors in front of her. Behind each, as you probably guessed, is a life-threatening danger. Behind the first door is a raging fire. Behind the second is a huge number of poisonous snakes. And behind the third is a dark cave filled with traps for animals. How can she get out? You got 12 seconds to come up with a plan.
Easy. You just go into the room with the poisonous snakes, kill the snakes, then make a rope by tying their dead bodies together, tie one end to something stable in the room, and just climb down. Simple.
You don't have to be a genius to find the answer. All you need to do is break off a branch from the tree, light it with the fire from the first door, and then go into the cave. You'll be able to see where you're going, no problem. Easy.
Easy. But if there is a raging fire behind that door, wouldn't it be hot? But in the animation, it looked like she opened it up telepathically.
Read me now. Michael loves his job. Last year, he went to Egypt to find a scroll in an ancient pyramid. He wandered the labyrinths of the pyramid for a long time. Finally, he stumbled upon the right door, but it's locked shut. How can he open it? I mean, there's gotta be a lever near the door or something, right?
Yeah, because the ancient Egyptians had modern locks and modern levers, right?
Michael looked around, but there was nothing. Yeah, just some weird character scratched on the wall. I mean, he can't go back without the scroll. His boss will be furious. Help him find a way to open the door. Your 12 seconds starts now. I'll give you guys a hint. Reading enlightens. Look on the wall and you'll notice that regular letters are encrypted on the wall. That's what that scratching is. The statue is the lever that opens the door.
That one was actually hard, I will admit.
So, how many riddles did you solve? By the way, did you notice that there was another right answer for the 5th riddle? What is it? Tell me your alternate answer in the comments.
Okay, I'll do just that.